Oxytocin is a hormone primarily produced in the hypothalamus, and it acts as a neurotransmitter in the brain. It plays a massive role in the female reproductive system during childbirth and lactation, but the hormone is also known as the love hormone because of how it increases with touch and stimulation. This powerful hormone plays a huge role in relationships and how we partner up with others. The hormone oxytocin is a messenger, and it controls the reproductive system for childbirth and lactation. It's produced in the hypothalamus and it gets secreted into the bloodstream. It gets secreted when the neurons in your brain are excited. Oxytocin has two primary jobs in the body. It controls the childbirth and certain human behaviors. During childbirth, it causes contractions of the uterine muscles. Synthetic oxytocin is often given to women to strengthen the contractions and to induce labor. It might also speed up the delivery of the placenta. The placenta is an organ attached to the uterus. It provides oxygen and nutrients to a growing baby. Speeding up the contractions to deliver the placenta helps to prevent heavy bleeding after childbirth. During breastfeeding, oxytocin enhances the movement of milk through the breasts. In men, oxytocin's role is to transport sperm and to produce testosterone in the testes. Oxytocin's second job is to act as a chemical message in the brain. It has a vital role in sexual arousal, romantic attachment, recognition, and trust. Because of this activity, it's often called the love hormone. Oxytocin's effect on the brain is complex. Researchers suggest there might be a role for oxytocin in depression. They're still unsure of the full benefits of the hormone, but there's hope that oxytocin can treat depression and anxiety disorders. Other research is underway on oxytocin's role in different conditions like post-traumatic stress disorder, anorexia, and addiction. It's possible to have too much oxytocin in the body. Men with too much end up with a condition that affects the prostate. The excess is typical in older men, and it causes difficulty urinating. Even though oxytocin is called the love hormone, it doesn't always give a warm, fuzzy feeling. A recent study found too much oxytocin causes emotional pain. When you go through a stressful social situation, the hormone strengthens your bad social memories in specific brain regions. Just as oxytocin intensifies good memories, it also intensifies the negative feelings and increases your fear and anxiety in the future. Researchers hope to understand better oxytocin's two roles on reducing or enhancing anxiety and manipulating it to prevent these effects. Science links low oxytocin to autistic spectrum disorder. Researchers think the oxytocin could be helpful to treat the disorder. Hugs, kisses, and cuddling increase oxytocin levels quickly. WebMD explains how men react to intimacy and showed under the influence of oxytocin, two areas of the brain responsible for feelings of reward and pleasure lit up when they saw their partner's face. But the sight of other women had the opposite effect, suppressing feelings of joy. Oxytocin triggers a reward system that activates and releases when we're in loving relationships. Physical touch is stimulating. The hormone releases during intimacy, and for men, it only occurs when you're with someone that you love. When we hear a compliment, we feel good about ourselves. We believe we're being loved and held in high esteem. The same effect works on this level also. The feel-good hormone increases when we're caring and compassionate with another, or vice versa. Words have a powerful effect. When we feel loved and we relate to it, oxytocin releases. The same goes for giving a compliment to another. Everyone wants to feel acknowledged. We all want to know that our loved ones hear and accept us. Listening is a fantastic way to increase oxytocin. When you're present with another, you can feel a connection. Listen attentively. Put the phone down. Close the computer. Make time for a one-on-one conversation. You'll find a sense of reward that's priceless. Also, listening to music or something we enjoy releases oxytocin. Have you observed how kids play? They smile and they laugh a lot. Whenever you're in the moment, you release oxytocin. Smiling is contagious. It's one of those things you can't help but return when it's geared at you. Research has shown that laughter and smiling improve health through many physiological changes. Most of the time, it happens unconsciously. Happy people live for the moment. Their oxytocin is constantly being released. When you're clear-headed and relaxed, your hormones are balanced. Oxytocin increases when you're not in fight or flight mode. Prayer and meditation allow the mind to detach from stress. It lowers blood pressure and it allows you to feel more balanced. Endorphins and oxytocin increase during exercise. Oxygen travels to the brain and other parts of the body. Training is not just for keeping your body functioning correctly. The number of hormones released to the brain is also beneficial. You don't have to go to the gym, just walking around the block or doing gentle yoga can also bring these benefits. Studies have shown suppressing your emotions lowers oxytocin levels. Withholding your feelings and not dealing with them causes stress and other physical issues in the body. The release of tears allows the body to return to a state of calmness instead of holding on to anger or frustration. We feel good when we give, volunteer, and do for others. Give gifts, give your time, give to a charity. Gratitude is a significant factor in how we feel. Give of yourself and watch how you feel great. Oxytocin produces the feelings of bonding with others. Giving is a form of bonding. This is a natural, easy way to increase oxytocin. Creativity helps to de-stress the mind. While we're creating, you aren't worrying or fearing. As you paint, draw, sew, journal, write, play an instrument, or anything that takes you out of your regular routine, you allow the good hormones to take over in the brain. Endorphins are released and oxytocin is charged up. Animals have a way of calming us. You enter the house and your cat and dog are anxiously waiting for you to give them love. The same effect oxytocin has on touching another person works on petting an animal. Research has shown that touching your pets lowers your blood pressure and increases your oxytocin levels. To say oxytocin is a complicated hormone is an understatement. It plays a critical role for women in childbirth and lactation. In men, the oxytocin helps transport sperm and produce testosterone in the testes. We might call oxytocin the love hormone, but it doesn't always reveal love. Sometimes it increases your anxiety and pain, especially in a negative social setting. Other times it reduces anxiety because of depression. There might be a link between too little oxytocin and autism. Researchers hope to understand oxytocin's role and how to control it. To learn about herbs, supplements, and natural treatments, check out my website.